Good. So I don't know what it is. Let's rap a little bit. Maybe that's what it would be called. Let's rap a little bit.
Rapping with the Raptors.
No, that's cheesy.
Rapping up the
Rapping
Raptors.
with the
Okay, we don't have a name.
Raptor rap sheet.
Rapping with the Raps.
The Raptor rap sheet.
But it's not a sheet.
The Raptor rap pod.
Rap pod.
Rap pod.
Rap pod.
Rap pod.
Rap pod.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? It's a work in progress.
TBD.
Welcome to our first podcast for Mac. We have 3 Anderson pitchers here for the Anderson baseball team. I'm going to have them introduce themselves, tell us their name, obviously they're pitchers, but they'll tell you that, and then their number and their year in school, and then we'll just get started. So why don't we start ahead with you,
My name is Luke Uhlenbrock, and I'm a junior pitcher. I'm number 14.
Name is Josh Pederson. I'm a senior pitcher and second baseman, and I'm number 5.
My name is Jojo Overbeek. I'm a sophomore, and I'm a pitcher and first baseman, and my number is 24.
Okay, awesome. So, Luke, let's start with you. How's the preseason going? How was tryouts and just getting ready for those scrimmages?
Well, we're starting off the year with a new coach, so he's implementing a bunch of new things, and it was a little bit crazy, but I really like what he's doing so far, and I think he ran the tryouts well. I think I didn't live up to my expectations for myself with how I was doing, but still got plenty of time and places to go, and I'm looking to improve for the year to start.
That's awesome, Josh. What were some of the who's the new coach, by the way, because we don't know, and then what were some of the new things that he was bringing to the table?
Well, Sean Brennan is the new coach. I love him. He's doing great things with the program. Some of the things he's doing is we're changing the culture. Anderson baseball has kind of always been, that average program. We don't do horribly. We don't do, awesome. And we're looking to change that just, by hard work. I mean, we've practiced more this year than I think the 4 years that I've been here. And so, we're really drilling those small details, and we're going to be really competitive and really disciplined this year.
That's pretty exciting. Jojo, being a sophomore, obviously you don't have as many years as these guys. What impressed you the most about how this new coach and his philosophy?
Honestly, I think the way he's just, regrouping the team, bringing everyone up, making sure everyone's doing something, everyone's a part of the game. I think he does a very good job of the head coach spot, and I think he's a very go-to man, and he wants to get stuff done in a short amount of time.
And that's really exciting when you have a new coach, but sometimes it's also nerve-wracking when you have a new coach because you don't know, how it's going to go. What do you find is one of the most important things that you do on your daily routine or in the off season that prepared you for your senior year?
Stretching and weightlifting. Those are the most important things, especially with the lower body, because if you've played baseball or pretty much any sport, you know that strength starts from the ground up. So, training hard all off-season and in-season, that's why it's been great to have Zabo as a trainer because he understands that, and he's coached Redskins baseball, who was a very, very competitive Midland team for a long time, so he understands that. And so being able to work with him and then just staying flexible and being able to throw as much as possible in the offseason. Those are really the important things.
Fantastic. Jojo, let's transition to practice. What's practice like? Once the team has been assembled and once, we've gotten into our positions, what's the average practice and how does that, how do we execute, all these ideals within those practice times?
It's pretty tough because right now we're dealing with weather and weather's not on our side. So we've only gotten outside a few times, but for outside practices, we normally go through first and third, situational stuff, and then bunt defense, so what we're going to do if a team bunts on us, and so we know what to do. So basically we're just setting up a lot of plays right now and figuring out what we need to do if such and such happens. But on inside, normally we're just hitting in the cage or throwing bullpens or throwing live to batters, just getting the feel for what it's like to be back throwing on the mound again.
Cool. So let's before we talk about your scrimmages, let's talk a little bit about your history. Luke, you mentioned that you played catcher. When did baseball start for you, and what really drives your passion for baseball?
Baseball started from a young age for me. I think I've been playing ever since I could pick up a bat. But as the time went on, the batting started slowing down, so I transitioned into pitching. And I think my passion for baseball comes from my dad. He was a big stats nerd, and he got me into baseball cards and then looking at the stats, and I got into the mental aspect and the mathematical aspect of the game, and wanted to go out and start playing myself and go make those numbers true for me.
Yeah, it's really unique that you say that because baseball is really a numbers game. It's a long season. A lot of people, I guess, who are not really avid baseball fans don't understand that it really is about the math. And it seems like it really does lend well to people that do understand that there is a long game and there's a long season, and keeping up with those stats, it's all about those stats and things of that nature. Jojo, talk to us a little bit about your history and where your passion for baseball comes.
So my dad played D1 baseball at Western Michigan, so it's been like my family's big on baseball. My brother's playing D1 at Pitt right now, and so I've been playing since I was 3. Always had a ball in my hands. But yeah, I've been playing it for a long time and got to know the game very well.
So you had 2 scrimmages this year. Remind me again who you guys scrimmaged.
Lakota West and
Sycamore. That's right. Sycamore. Because your first game is against McNick, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Okay, and that's this Friday.
Saturday.
It's this Saturday. Okay, cool. How did they go?
I played in the first game a little bit, and then the second game I did not play. But it was kind of slow. We were just picking up first game, getting the feel for it. We made some errors, kind of killed us a little bit in the West game. The Sycamore game, we did fairly play decent, though. We had, probably 2 bad innings.
Okay.
That kind of killed us a little bit. But as a team, we got together and just pulled it out for Sycamore, and then West, we kind of fell apart. But
yeah,
I was able to.
He was at the West game.
I threw 3 innings against West.
He threw really
Josh
good.
threw incredible against
really
West.
Well. I was
Okay.
pleased
Especially for the first time out, yeah.
Okay, cool. Talk to us about that experience. Senior year, obviously it's not the first game, but it's the first scrimmage, so what was it like being on the mound, leading the team senior year?
You know, it was kind of one of those things I didn't really think about. For me, it's just, just playing baseball. It's just kind of just like another game and getting back out there. And I was really excited to get out there, and we had a sunny day. It was like 70 degrees, so, it was perfect. It felt great. Was able to throw 3 innings, no runs, 1 hit. 1 walk I'd like to take back, but
Of course.
I'm not complaining at all. So
I was going to say, yeah. I mean, you might have that perfect game this year, but you can't look back on those regrets. You can only build on them. You know
Absolutely.
what they say. All right, so who's starting first? Who's starting the game? Do you guys know yet? So Jojo, you're starting. So what are your expectations for yourself? And are you nervous? Are you excited? You a little bit of both?
I'm pumped up. Is probably the word I'd use. Baseball fires me up. I always want to play, so I'm ready to get out there and just start doing my thing.
Awesome. How fast do you throw?
88 is my top.
I've topped 89.
Jesus. Okay.
82.
So 82, 89, and 88. I mean, these are all 80-mile-per-hour fastballs at a high school level. That's pretty freaking impressive. What's your go-to pitch, other than if it's fastball, great, but what's your go-to pitch?
Honestly, I like my changeup a lot. Yeah, I like throwing the changeup.
Cool.
I think it just messes with the hitter a lot, and it's just
It's good to psych him out, isn't it? Yeah. What's your go-to pitch?
Got to be slider for me.
Okay, good. And what about you, Luke?
I go with the slider, too. I'm a lower speed guy, so I like to nip the corners. So I'll throw
cool.
one that goes into a righty and one that goes away, and set them up pretty well with that.
Awesome. And I will not ask what your signals are, because I would not want to give that away to the competition. I can probably guarantee that one is fastball, but the rest are probably a little bit of a secret. And I don't know if Rain told you or if we told you, but we're going to be following your whole team all year, so all season. So we're going to be doing more coverage of the baseball team than any team that we've done. So we really want to support you guys. We're excited about following the team. We're gonna be doing a photo shoot with every single person on varsity, and then we're gonna be doing these podcasts once a week. just keeping up with the season and keeping Anderson in the know, because we feel like, there is a lot of exposure for football and even basketball, but for baseball there's not. So our goal is to help, to level the playing field, I guess. Cool. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna let you guys ask questions, and then we can do some fun stuff, and we can wrap it up.
How do you guys think Twitter and Instagram plays a role in recruiting, like itself, a difference between Instagram and Twitter? If someone's looking at you from a college or just any media trying to expose you at all, how do you think that plays a factor in it?
I think it definitely plays a factor. Yeah. I mean, for me, that was one of the main reasons that I did download Twitter, was to get recruited, because that's where most of the coaches are. Mm-hmm. So I'd say Twitter's kind of more like the professional platform for it, where you post just kind of like your raw stats, the clips that make you look good. And then I'd say Instagram's kind of more for fun. So if you make a great play, like, you could go post that on Instagram. If you have like a hype video someone made for you, you put it on your Instagram story. But if you have a good outing and you've got your stats there, that's what you mostly put on Twitter.
Do you think the coaches mainly look at stats or just clips overall?
No, they delve in. If the coach has an interest in you, you will hear from them. They will reach out to you in some kind of way, and you will talk and either over the phone or over email, stuff like that. And yeah, that's how that works.
So if you're looking at a middle schooler and want to give them the best advice to potentially getting recruited and getting noticed, you would say go to Twitter and Instagram and do anything you can to get the exposure you need, even if it seems really small at the time.
Right.
I would so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go out, make some connections, and play the game.
This is going to sound cheesy, but, do you guys have any, role models or, professional players that you guys, look up to or anything like that?
Yeah,
I mean, if you don't, it's fine.
No, Sonny Gray's my guy who I look up to, because he's, I'm not the tallest guy, and he's 5'10", and he throws 95, and he's just a great personality. So, he's one of the guys who I've always looked up to. Him and Joey Votto, just, growing up and watching him as a kid.
Cool.
Honestly, it's probably my dad or my brother, because I've been around them. I've been around with them for so long playing baseball, and it's just the culture of baseball that's brought us together is just, brightens me up. And I think since they both are playing at a high level, I look up to them a lot.
That's awesome.
I will say I look up to Josh a lot. He's an older guy, and he's been in the program with me since I was a freshman. And he's been a pitcher all along, and he knows his stuff, mechanically sound, and he's been great to me, great role model, great influence. Taught me a lot. And he works very hard with me to make me the best version of myself. And then also, I've got a coach, Roger Strunk, back from when I was young, and I've been in contact with him close ever since I really started getting serious about the game. And Roger's definitely helped me.
Go ahead, rapid fire.
Favorite cereal?
Lucky Charms.
Cookie Pebbles.
Oh, hold on. You go ahead, Luke.
Cookie Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles.
Okay.
Ice cream.
Chocolate all the way.
Oh, that's hard.
Black raspberry chip from Grater's.
Cherry cordial.
Okay, cherry cordial. Okay, fantastic.
Krispy Kreme or Dunkin'?
Dunkin' because of the coffee.
Dunkin's get more.
Okay, yeah, because you're a coffee drinker. Very good, me too.
Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
Man. Rain has
Cartoon Network as a kid.
Yeah, Cartoon Network.
Okay, what shows from Cartoon Network? Which one, I guess?
I watched a lot of regular show.
Yeah, regular show. Was
That's awesome. And then, what is your favorite sports movie what's your favorite sports movie?
Sandlot.
Sandlot?
Sandlot.
All right, have you seen Flavorhead 4, A Lot of Sand?
No.
Okay, because I just want to let you know that I made a... It's legendary.
Hilarious.
Shut your face. I made a spoof of the Sandlot called A Lot of Sand.
Oh, man.
And I think you guys would love it. It's
Hence the baseball.
It is very faithful to the original movie.
Now we gotta watch it.
Yeah, now you got to watch it. It's on YouTube. So
Team meeting.
So check it out. Maybe the whole team can watch it. Anything else you guys want to share?
Just that I'm super excited for the season, and I'm really excited about the potential that this team has, and I'm glad to be out here with these guys, for the final time. So
awesome,
sir. Ready to have some fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for joining us on the Rap Sheet. I like that. That's good. Rap Sheet.
Rapping with the rap.
Yeah, rap.